So I had someone ask in the comments how I make my video intro with the music at the beginning and the end of my videos, and I thought today would be a perfect time to show you guys how I did it. So if you're interested, then stick around and let's get into it. Hey creatives, welcome back. I'm Michelle, and today, like I said, we're gonna do a little quick tutorial on how I make the little intro video for my videos that I show with the music, and also the outro, as we call it, the video that's at the very end of my videos, because I know a lot of you are interested in starting a YouTube channel, or you've already started it but you want to maybe up level your videos a little bit. So just adding that branding to your video with the little intro and outro. So I'm going to use Canva to show you how I do that. And this is something I haven't tried, so I'm going to be doing a screen recording so that I can show you what it is I'm doing so you can see my screen, and then I will edit this together. This is something new for me, so hopefully it works out. Anyway, let's dive in and see how it works. All right, so I'm in Canva right now, and you can see that there is things that they mention at the top that you might want to try. And we're just going to click on this one for create a blank. I mean, you can go into your home screen and do it from there too, but it's easy to just click on here, create a blank. It's going to pull up the actual screen size that you need to show a video, like the size that works for YouTube, and whatever it is, 1080p or something. And then what you want to do is we're gonna pick a template. Basically, I'll show you what it is that I'm talking about here first. So this is my little intro that I created just using Canva, and it was a template from here, and then I just updated it with my things, and you can animate it all different ways. And then I also made my outro, which is this one. If you've ever been to the end of one of my videos, then you would have seen that one, and that's fun too. So you can make them as short or as long as you like. I suggest that your intro video is not any longer than 5 seconds max, because they say, I mean, I don't know, there's so much talk about what works and what doesn't, but I think too long of a intro, you kind of lose people's interest. So you just kind of want to make it really short and sweet. So I would say like 3 to 5 seconds max is good, just to kind of show your logo, your branding, your name, like a quick little shot of who this video is by. So that's all you want to do. So let's go back to our untitled one here. So there's a couple that we can try. So if you look at the, you can, first of all, search for any type of video, but sometimes you might want to start off by looking what comes up in the results here. And there's so many things that you can, templates that you can just grab that are already done for you, and you just can change out like the names. You can change the colors, the fonts, the type of animations. You can string a bunch of them together if you want. If you hover over them, you can see like what the animation looks like, so you get an idea before you like choose and select it. You can see the ones that I'm hovering on. It just shows what the animation is or what the video looks like. So let's just scroll down a bit and give you an idea of the type of animations that you're going to see. Some of them have video behind words, some of them just have graphics. It depends what kind of video you're making. If you're an artist or creative, I mean, you could change something like this. You could definitely put your own content behind something like that. You would just switch it to your own videos and your own photography, and of course change the wording of it. But any of these you can definitely customize. That one you could just put a video of yourself like painting or something, if that's what you're doing, and then change the font to be whatever the name of your channel is. So there's so many opportunities here and options. There was a couple that I had chosen. I thought we would just start with. There's these two, but I saw a cute one. Let me see if I can find it. It had like a gingham, which I thought was really cute. This one was cute too. Also, if you like something that looks kind of natural, I saw one that was like pampas grass, which I really liked, but maybe not for an art channel. I don't know. Where'd it go? I guess it's different every time you sign in. Anyway, let me see if I can find the gingham one that I saw. I just kind of, oh, here it is. I thought this one was cute. Look at this one down here too. That's really fun. Change that to your name. Very poppy, colorful. Actually, look at that one with the bubbles. That's fun. There's lots that have like these countdown numbers. Those are cool. But anyways, I thought this one was fun. So let's use this. So if you click on it, it will bring up this. Let's apply both pages and see how it looks. There's which one we want to do. It also tells you the color story. So you could go in and change the colors in the template to reflect your own colors as well. We're going to apply both pages. So let's just see what it looks like by itself. Welcome back. So first of all, what I would do with these is I would rearrange them and put that one first, because I think it would be cute if we had the name of the channel first and then the welcome back after, or you could put whatever wording you wanted to on there. So in order to adjust or update these for yourself, customize these for yourself, all you do is you can click on any of the elements that are in here. You could click on that squiggle back there. You could click on the blue paint swipe. You could click on the words. You could also see this splatter that's down here. You could click on that if you want to change the color. And obviously the outside, the background color, you could also switch. So in order to switch the color on something, say we wanted to change this blue to something else. I don't know, let's see what it looks like, green. So if you want to change it to green, then we would also maybe change the splatters to the same green so that it's consistent. Those are just some colors I have. You can build in brand kits on here too, and these were just ones I was playing around with. And then of course we want to change our name. So I'll just use my name because that's me and that's what I'm working on. But you would make this either the name of your art channel or your name, whichever you want. So see, I've already customized it with the color and the fonts, and we can just start at the beginning. If you just click at the beginning of it, and you could see now it has my name and colors. So for the second one, let's change the color to, actually, oh, we have to change every single stripe. Okay, well, let's do it then. Yeah, change all. So see at the bottom here, because I clicked one and there's multiple items on this page that were the blue. So down here, if you, instead of clicking on each one, you can click on down here and it's going to turn everything that was blue into the green that we've chosen. So click on that and there you go. Now it's actually, that's a really pretty color combination, the green and the cream. So now we've got the colors that match the first part of the video, and we could leave the welcome back because I think that's kind of fun. But right now, this video, actually you could, if you wanted to, you can change those hearts to anything else. So let's look, if we go to elements. Oh, sorry about that, guys. My battery died right in the middle of it, so I'm not sure when it cut off, but we'll just dive right back into it. So where were we? We were here. I was just going to show you how I went over changing the colors of the background, and then I wanted to just show you how if you wanted to change out the graphics of any kind, so you didn't want these hearts, maybe you want stars or something. I don't know, it's the first thing that came to my mind. So you could go into elements and you would type in stars, return, and see all the shapes. We can do graphics, we can do just a shape. Let's see all the graphics that come up. You can see some are moving. Now if any of you are not familiar with Canva, there's the free version, which anyone can use for free, and there's tons of you know, elements and options available in the free version. But if you are like me and you use it for a lot of different things, like I use it for all of my YouTube thumbnails, I use it for my intro and outro, I've used it for doing things with editing my photos, I've used it for PDFs, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that I have used it, and I just think it's worth it if you can splurge on getting the Pro. There's a lot more options that you have available to you. If you can't, there's still lots available for free if it's not in your budget. Totally get that. It's still something that I definitely recommend using. I am not sponsored by Canva. Maybe one day I'll become a Canvasador or whatever they call them. But right now I'm not sponsored by Canva. I just really believe in this product and in this app because it makes it so easy to create really professional looking graphics and like anything that you would need for your business, for you know, even as an artist, you could use it to create Instagram reels and posts and anything for social media, ebooks, any kind of digital product. Even you can actually create videos right on here. There's a ton of stock footage that comes with Canva that you could make a complete video just in Canva and like not show your face. Well, you could even import your own video into here as well, and you could edit it and then make great videos just in Canva. So it is an app that I definitely recommend, probably one of the top 3. Maybe I'll do a video on the top 3 like apps that I recommend and why, for a creative business, because this is just so full of potential and amazing things. So enough of my rant. Let's go back to here. So I mean, I can use Pro items because I pay for Pro, but if you don't have Pro, then you just go for items that don't have the little crown icon. And say we want to use something like, I don't know, let's do, say, these little stars. First of all, oops. If you do something you don't want to do, you can go to the undo and it will go back to how it was. So first of all, let's, these little stars out of the way, let's delete the hearts. And then, so we pulled these stars, and you can size it, make it as big or small as you want. You can also turn it like that. So why don't we do that? And then we want to make it black like everything else. So then you would click on color, and we're going to go black, the 0000. These are hex codes, so you could put in any, if you have a hex code of a color for your brands, you could go in here and put in your own hex code to get the exact matching color if you wanted to. We're just going to click on black for now, and we're gonna, let's see, how do we want to do it? Maybe like that, go a little smaller. I think first of all we want to make the welcome back bigger because I feel like you want to see it. And then we got our little stars, which we're going to put there. And then I want to duplicate it because I want to do another set of stars. So then we would just click on this duplicate, and there you get another one. And then we could maybe turn that one around that way. And maybe we add one more for funsies. And then that one, I want to turn it. Why can't I turn? Oops. This one doesn't want me to turn. There it is. Click down like that. Spread them apart. I don't know. We're just playing around. It might not look that great. But another thing we can do here is we can animate these. So what I want to do is if I hold down my shift key, oops, not all of those. Go back. There. I don't want that. I just want that. 1, 2, 3. I just clicked on those. Now I have them all selected. And I'm going to go to animate. And we can create animations with these stars. So it's also showing you what's happening with all the other stuff there, but we can do this little shaky thing. It's kind of fun. It just shows you how they're moving on top of the rest of the animation. So let's just do, let's see. Oh, that's kind of fun, scrapbook. Okay, just as an example. So it just gave them this animation. So if we start back at the beginning of this slide now and play it, it just showed, and then the animation on the stars that we chose, we have to shift again, choose all three of them. We use the scrapbook animation, oops, and then we should be able to choose, oh here, on enter, on exit, or both. What happens if we do both? We're playing around. So you can have it on enter, you could have it on exit. I don't know what that does, but maybe both. Now there was something in here where you could decide on how long that lasted for, but maybe that's, I don't know. Anyway, you can adjust these things as well. Oh, appear on click. What does that change? What does that change if it appears? You can just keep playing it to see how these things look, and then you can adjust it as you go. That's cute. Our welcome is not centered anymore. Is that centered? The lines should pop up. Right now I'm getting the line right there, so I think that is centered. Okay, let's start from the beginning, see how it looks. Double click there. I think that's cute. And again, oh, we don't want it to end, so maybe that's what the end thing was. So let's go back to the animate. And again, shift, click, click. You're choosing all of those elements. I think we just want it on enter. Maybe there was a better one. We'll just leave it on that for now. You can play around. You can see all the amazing things you can do with this. But so right now, each of these clips is 4.7 seconds. We want to have this a total of 5 seconds. So what we want to do is, if you go on to the first one, and if you kind of hover on the end, you see the double arrow that comes up, and then you just start dragging it down. So I want to bring that down to 2.5 seconds. Excuse me, 2.5 seconds, 2.5. And then I click on the second screen, and I'm going to do the same thing. 2.5. So now we have a total of 5 seconds for this video. Play it again. I mean, obviously I'm going to spend a lot more figuring out what I like the best. You can add more elements to this. You can add more words. I'm gonna show you. So I don't add music in Canva, and even though you can add music, the reason why is because if I'm using it on YouTube, I don't want to use music that's going to get me any kind of trouble for using copyrighted or stuff I don't have a license to use. So I prefer to then go into the YouTube music studio, and I'll show you here in case you haven't done that yet where it is and how to get to it and how to pick music. But what I do is I get my music from YouTube, and then I make my animation here in Canva, and then I bring them both into whatever editing software I'm using, and then I just add the music on over the video at that point, because then I know that the music I'm choosing is okay for YouTube, and I'm not going to get flagged in any way or get any kind of dings for using music that I can't use. So That's personal for me, how the way I choose to do it. You might have epidemic sound, or you might have music that you have a license for from somewhere else that you want to use in your videos, but I don't suggest using the music that's in Canva because I just don't know what kind of license you might need for it to use on YouTube. So I mean, it might be perfectly fine. I don't know. You can try it if you want. But I figured out a way that works for me, and that is downloading the music separately from YouTube and then using that in my editing software on top of the animation. So do what works for you. That's how I do it. So here we have a cute little video. I don't really like how the beginning shows. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Let's see. Start. I think that's cute. I mean, obviously you can do a lot of different things with that. Let's go back into Elements and look at the videos again. You can get into AI stuff with here too if you want to create your own kind of thing. You can start from scratch if you wanted to. Just start with a blank square and add your colors and your animation. There's so many elements that you can use. It's quite crazy to think about everything that's available to you here. Let's see all the videos. So you can go search in videos, and I searched this before because I was seeing what came up. So if I click at YouTube intro video, let's see what comes up. You can get all kinds of things. So let's start from scratch on something. Let's try this one. Okay, we're gonna add it in. So I just added another screen here, another segment, I guess you call it. And we're gonna bring that one into there. And right now it's just in the middle. So we want to make it the full size. You can see, usually it will snap. I think it snapped. Is it snapped? Looks like it. Let me see. All right, that should be fine. So now it is on its own little screen. First of all, it's 17 seconds and we don't need that. So let's bring it down to 5 seconds. 4.8, that's fine. Okay, then we want to add a font to it. So what we want to do is go to text. Then you would just click on one of your, I mean, you can, there's a lot of combinations here that you could actually, let's do a combination. Let's delete this one. Let's pick a fun combination and we'll add something from here. Something that kind of suits our, oops, we lost it, hold on. I need that. Something that maybe suits it. Maybe this is cute. That's fun. Oh, we don't want that. Got that little heading in there still, but we want to delete that. So let's do that. So the first one, we're going to change it to my name. Oh, see, it's so big that we have to then lengthen it this way. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. It doesn't always work the way you want it to. What the heck? Go back. That's crazy. Alright, well that one didn't work as good. I think it needs to be, I can't figure out if this is all one word or if it's two separate shapes. Okay, well, let's try this again. We'll figure it out, guys. This is the fun of, so that went over. So what we're just gonna do is actually make the font smaller until the E falls into place. You gotta play around, figure it out as you go. I love to play around. We're gonna make that a little smaller. And so that's 173, and let's make this one the same. We can click on it and go 173, enter, and make it the same, or you could just, you know, go smaller until it got to 173. So there's my name, and then we can say down here we can change it to, so if you double click, it will highlight the word. You can also just highlight the whole thing, and maybe we can write something like I don't know, my art channel for fun. I don't know. We're just making it up. We're just playing around. So then we want to see if maybe we want to add an animation to it. So let's go back to elements. Maybe this is where we want to add some hearts in the corner that move or something like that. Let's search for, I don't know, let's say, yeah, we can do hearts. Why not? Pink hearts, just hearts. Let's find something fun. Graphics, photos, no. I don't know, let's just do this one. I think that's cute. And we could make it the same purple. So if we want to click on the color, it should bring up all the colors that are in our photo. Here's that purple. I feel like sometimes it'll bring up colors of the photo that you open, but it hasn't. But let's pick the purple just so it matches. I mean, you could choose any color. We could do that green even if you wanted. Kind of works nice. Let's just try that. And then let's animate it, because that's what we've been doing, is learning how to animate. So like I said, if you hover over whatever the animation is, it will show you what it does. So there's a swipe, a pop. The pop's kind of fun. What does the breathe do? Pops up from the bottom. That's kind of cute. See that? Or pop. Let's do pop. No, let's do breathe. That's fun. Oh, see, here's the speed. It didn't have the speed before. So we can make it last longer, or we can make it shorter. Oh, that's fast. Oh, we want it to take its time. Let's see. Let's see. That's a slow speed, so let's see how that looks. Oh, somehow it's got a weird transition on here too. And there goes the hearts. Okay, I didn't know this one. Oh, see, there's a transition. We're not using these together, so ignore the transition. Actually, we can delete the transition. See, I clicked on this transition. So if you have more than one clip that you're putting together, these are the transitions. So you would click on transition, and then you can have none. You can have one that like dissolves, so it goes from one to the other. There's a slide motion, line wipe, color wipe, circle. So that's the one that is already automatically was already on there. And then you can have the speed of the transition, and you can have it come in or out. And then there's lots of options actually for transitions. So those are really cool. You can get creative with that if you have more than one clip that you're using strung together. So, I mean, we're not using these together, but these two are being used together. So as an example, we could actually go in here and change that transition, because right now it's using circle wipe, but we can use slide, line wipe. Let's try that. Let's just play them all from the beginning. You can see everything that you made. So the transition kind of worked with it, but, and then there's the second one we made. I think we're going to change the color of the hearts because you can't see them. Change it to the purple. Let's play it again. Come on. Click over here. I think that's pretty. It's very simple, short and sweet, but you saw that there's just so many options that you can choose from. So just go into Canva, play around with all the video settings that they have, and then you would just do the same thing for your outro. You could use the same background, like on mine, they're the same background, but just different. You know, I've used the pink clouds and the same font, but I've also added the like, subscribe, and the share, like all the options that you want people to do. And then this was just a little animation that was added on top of it. So it's the same background. I just duplicated it. I added a page, and then actually what I didn't do is I made that one, but then I opened a new file and I brought this one in, and then I just adjusted it to be the end one like this. So I just changed what it says and then added these buttons at the bottom. So you could definitely do that. Say let's do that. Let's duplicate this one. So there's 3 little dots. We could duplicate this page, so it's going to add another variation of it. And then what you would want to do is you can click on this and change it to, I don't know, let's do thanks for watching. Obviously we need to make this font smaller because it's taking over. So we could have thanks for watching. We could take away the Josina, or the second word, because we don't need it. So delete. And then maybe make that a little bigger now. We want this. Oh, see, this was all grouped together, wasn't it? Can we ungroup? We ungrouped it. And then delete that square. Oops, no, that's not what we wanted to. There we go. Thanks for watching. Let's put, I don't know, see you next time, or whatever it is you want to say. Kind of hard to read there, but we can adjust it so it's more on the white part. And then we can maybe take away the purple hearts, but we can add the like button, like, share, subscribe. Let's see if they all come up. Something that matches. We don't want the bright red necessarily, but you know, like, that's cute. Find something cute like this. This is a pro, like I said, but make it smaller. Let's put it over here. I think there's a matching like that goes with it. Subscribe, and then, oh yeah, see down here there's a matching like button. It's very cute. Try to make it the similar size. Again, you can take your time and make this how you want it. Something like that. You can animate these, so maybe they pop in. If you want them to, let's do breathe on these maybe. I don't know how long that lasts, but all right, let's play that and see how it looks. That was cute, short and sweet, very simple. We could animate the words if we want to make that do something. Animate. Let's do wipe. Yeah, let's do wipe. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of it. Try that again. that's fun. I mean, like I said, you can adjust all of it. You can add whatever you want. It's just a really simple way to come in and add like a really professional looking piece of video to kind of just up level your videos a little bit. Just a little snippet at the front. It really kind of just makes people know that they're watching one of your videos because they'll recognize it from previous videos. And if you've watched any of mine, you'll see that it comes at the beginning of every video. And yeah, it's just fun branding. I think it's just very professional looking. It just kind of up levels your whole video, and it's just something fun. You can add a bit of personality to your videos with. All right, I just wanted to show you quick also, if you're not familiar with how to get music out of your YouTube studio, I'll show you. So here is my dashboard. You just go down here into audio library, and that brings up all of the music that you're free to use on YouTube for any of your videos. You don't have to worry about copywriting or licensing or anything. This is all here for you to use on your videos. And the easiest way to do that is you basically can just go in and you can search if you know the name of something. There's sound effects as well, and then there's also music. So you can see the little arrow here. You can play the audio. It'll give you a little sample of it so you know what it sounds like. So, I mean, there's lots of different styles, whatever's going to suit your style of video. You can sort it by mood, like calm, inspirational, dark, happy. Here's happy. What's happy? Anyways, I've spent hours on here just listening to music that I like. If you find something that you like, it will also tell you the license type here to make sure. You just want to double check that it is one that you can use. Most of them will say no attribution required. Some of them will say that you have to actually list it in your description of your video, maybe what song it is and the artist. But if it says no attribution is required, then you don't have to put in like the name of the artist or this name of the soundtrack in it. So you can just double check on that. It's going to tell you the artist here and the duration of the clip, because sometimes you need longer music and sometimes you just need a few seconds. But what you want to do is when you find something you like, you can just go, if you hover over to the very far right over the date, if you just click download and you click on that, and you can download it right to your computer. So I would do all this definitely on a desktop or laptop for sure. Actually, I don't even think you can access this from an iPad or anything to this extent. But you go in, just download everything, and then once you're in your editing software, then you just bring your MP3s into your studio wherever you are editing, and then you would just add that track to the video right where your clip is of your intro or outro, and just to do all the adjustments in there. But that's basically how I get the music for my videos, and I know that I can use it on YouTube, so I hope that's helpful. All right, so that's all I got. I hope that was useful for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that and you found it useful and you learned something, or maybe you already knew how to do it and maybe you have tips for other people that I didn't touch on today that maybe I don't even know about that you want to suggest as well, because we're all learning here and we're all helping each other, right? So that's all I got. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.